Welcome back to Lions News Fan Report, where we bring you the latest and most exciting sports news every single day. If you love football, passion, and stories that go beyond the box score, you are absolutely in the right place. Now, something big is brewing inside the NFL. A crackdown is coming, and it could change the way players express themselves, maybe even how we feel about the game. You've probably seen some of the highlights. The celebrations, the taunts, the swagger. Some fans love it. Others, not so much. But here's the kicker, the league isn't laughing anymore. And what started as a lighthearted tribute may have just become the spark for a major NFL shift. But is this really just about one player? Or are we about to witness a fundamental change in how the league handles on-field behavior? Stick with me because what was said and what wasn't in this week's NFL press conference could have massive implications for players like Jameson Williams and beyond. Let's start with what went down. This past Wednesday, just ahead of the NFL's annual league meetings in Palm Beach, Florida, the NFL held a media session, one that, on the surface, seemed like just another procedural affair. But then came Troy Vincent, Executive Vice President of Football Operations, stepping up to the podium with a clear message. The NFL is watching, and they're not thrilled. Vincent opened with a pointed commentary. The league plans to crack down harder on taunting, violent gestures, and obscene celebrations. No names were mentioned. No fingers were pointed. But fans and insiders alike immediately started connecting the dots. Could this be a warning shot? Enter Jameson Williams. Lions fans know the man. Electric. Unpredictable. Dangerous with the ball, and not afraid to celebrate when he scores. But here's the thing. Williams has already been fined twice in 2024, racking up a whopping $45,022 in penalties. For what, you ask? One incident was a tongue-in-cheek homage to Marshawn Lynch, flipping the bird and grabbing, well, where during a touchdown celebration against the Jaguars. Some laughed. Some cringed. The league? They weren't amused. Another moment involved an over-the-top taunt aimed at a defensive back, sparking a bit of a scuffle. All in good fun, or so we thought. But the league seems to think otherwise. And here's where things get serious. Because while this might sound like just a Jameson Williams thing, insiders say this isn't personal, it's cultural. The NFL believes the tone on the field is shifting, and not in a direction they're comfortable with. So the big question is, why now? Why is the NFL, a league known for violent hits and hard-nosed competition, suddenly drawing the line at celebrations? Well, it might have something to do with some of the newer, more controversial moves seen on the field in 2024. Reports have pointed to gestures that mimic gunplay, including players pretending to shoot or snipe opponents during celebrations, actions that, especially in today's climate, are being viewed as deeply inappropriate. Is the NFL trying to protect its image? Is it about safety, sportsmanship, or just control? And more importantly, could this be the start of a broader movement to reshape how emotion is shown in the game? Fans are wondering, is the NFL becoming the no-fun league again? To understand where we're going, we need to remember where we've been. Flashback to the early 2000s, the NFL had a zero-tolerance policy on end-zone antics. Remember the days when a simple spike was all you could get away with? Then, in recent years, the league loosened up. Celebrations returned. Group dances. Creative props. Even the infamous cell phone under the goalpost tribute. It felt like fun was finally back. But in 2024, it seems the pendulum is swinging back the other way. Is the league trying to strike a balance? Or are we heading back into the shadows of censorship and controversy? Now let's talk Lions. Jameson Williams is no stranger to attention. But if the league starts enforcing stricter penalties, could he become a target? Could his natural fire, the thing that makes him, now cost the Lions precious yards or key plays in high-stakes moments? Let's not forget, Williams is a crucial weapon in this Detroit offense. A 70-yard burner who feeds off adrenaline. If he's forced to tone it down, does that affect his game? Worse yet, will other defenders start baiting him, hoping to provoke a reaction that draws a flag? Some insiders believe this could even lead to more on-field manipulation, with players using the league's strictness to their advantage. Here's what we don't know. Troy Vincent didn't give a clear outline of how these new standards will be implemented. No checklist. No guideline. No specifics on what's too far versus just passionate. So how are players supposed to prepare? Are the league meetings in Palm Beach going to clarify all of this? Or will we be stuck in a gray area for the entire 2025 season? And if the league is serious about this, will we start seeing more fines, more ejections, and maybe even game-altering penalty calls? Could the next playoff game be decided not by a touchdown, but by a taunt? Let's zoom out. This isn't just about one player or one team. This is about the soul of the game. We watch football not just for stats, but for emotion, for the raw energy, the unfiltered reactions that remind us these players aren't just athletes, they're humans. So where's the line? And who gets to draw it? Because if we're not careful, we risk turning the NFL into something sterile, scripted, and soulless. And no one, not even the most conservative fan, wants that. But what do you think about all of this? Should the NFL clamp down on over-the-top celebrations and taunting? Or are they overstepping, trying to police passion out of the game? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I cannot wait to read what you all think. This is the kind of topic that could divide fan bases, locker rooms, and even coaching staffs. As for me, I'll be honest, I love Jameson's fire. I love the edge, the attitude. It's part of what makes football so damn entertaining. Take that away, and we lose something real. College athletes, especially those coming from programs that embrace flair and individuality, may find themselves facing a jarring transition. The NFL has long promoted itself as the pinnacle of football, but part of what draws players in is the dream of expressing their identity on the biggest stage. If that gets muted, will the league still feel like the ultimate goal? It's also worth watching how coaches will respond. Will they start emphasizing discipline over expression? Will sideline celebrations be cut short to avoid penalties? This kind of shift could alter not only gameplay but team dynamics, how players interact, how leaders lead, and how teams rally together after big moments. Meanwhile, social media is already buzzing. Clips of celebrations deemed borderline are circulating with captions like, "Is this the future of fines?" Fans are split, with some calling for players to act like they've been there before, while others say, "Let them play. Let them live." It's a cultural clash playing out in real time. Sponsorship and branding could also be affected. Players with big personalities often land endorsement deals and build their brand off their energy and visibility. If expressive players are penalized into silence, that might ripple into off-field opportunities, another layer to this evolving conversation. But I get it. There's a line. The problem is, no one knows where that line is right now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Lions News Fan Report, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. We've got so much more coming from the league meetings in Palm Beach, and you won't want to miss a second of it. Until next time, stay fired up, stay respectful, and always bring the energy. Let me know if you'd like this adapted for another team or a different style.